Queen Sweetie here. Please like and subscribe. Hello everyone. I was having fun zooming in and out of my character to show you what she looks like. This is Dapple Queen. And yes, this is sped up. I'm showing, actually here I'm scoping out my competition for League 2. Whatever they put me in. So now it's taking me there. Yeah. Checking my star screens for some apparent reason. Scoping out my competition, seeing who she has. Sometimes it's helpful. Now, were they attacking me this time, or was it somebody AFK? For some reason, when it just takes time to load with the person, don't know, maybe it's because of connection speeds and stuff. They're contending with all of that. But I'm doing Free League because if you win, it's 90 battle points. If you lose, it's 25. So I attacked. Now I'm going to see if they're AFK. Sometimes at the very end, yep, they go and attack. So they're attacking. So they are not AFK, or they're on auto battle. This is what AO music sounds like sped up. Maybe I could speed up my voice and make it sound chipmunky. That would be funny. Okay, they hit with, I want to say Guan. General. But he's good. His magic can weaken range guys, so he's good for that. I use my Empress spell to keep me from having magic on me. I magic sealed his row, but then I don't know why I sealed that row. Maybe to keep them from doing that magic to me. One time I was so out of playing Free League, I was so tired. I kept thinking I was hitting their main and I wasn't. So I sniped the wrong person. Alright, what am I gonna do here? She has a debuff that makes them weaker to range guys. So now I'm going to go to town with my range. And there I just did the spell that they can't do physical attacks, if I remember correctly. It's one thing Free League is really good for. Oh, she did. That silences me, I believe. Oh, if you hear my music change, it's because my mouse has a hovering thing where if I hover over another window, it activates it. It's nice sometimes. So I'm checking on Queen, who's in the corner battling as well for battle points, and looks like she's miserably failing. Alright, they're down to almost, oh, now they're really down in health. That's one reason bow mains are powerful in Free League, and they're getting a lot of complaints about them. But Merlin does change that a bit, because he can take off their magic and keep me from sealing while they seal me, and then I can't cast my magic. So he does add a benefit for this reason. He also heals as well as other things. So that's Free League. And I won that, so I got 90 points. So yeah, I won. That's 90 points for me. Queen Sweetie lost, so that's 25 points for her. And I'm showing you my battle points and where you can find them. The reason I'm doing this is because you could use battle points at pointrey to get the keys for the Indys I'm about to show you. And it can save you a bit of money. And I show both sides of it. Well, I show at the very, very end of this video the profit you make off of these different Indys. Now I'm going to do the Sea Kings Indy. I'm showing you the mob people. Your minimum levels, it's level 90, so anyone, like even like your, let's say if you got very good armor and you're 130, you should be able to come in and clear these. Now I haven't tested it with any of my lower levels, I want to. And that's what this Indy is about. This will drop you, give you blue star stones. Because I'm 170, I come in here and pretty much one-shot them. I'll have to do a comparison video showing Doppel versus maybe Broken. I have a character named Broken. I think she's 140 or ish, 140 plus. But yep, there you go. This is Sea King Palace, maybe Sea King Indy drops blue star stones. Alright, so I'm getting ready to take on the boss, and you might see the very bottom left, the Queen Sweetie change. I was having a little bit of fun while playing this with that, and I'd like to eventually make, so when I don't have my picture or video of me there, then I could put like a coat of arms up with the Q and an S and Queen Sweetie. Usually there's a coat of arms with royalty, so that's something I was thinking about playing around with during this indie. And there you saw how easy boss is. They can take a little bit of time if you are a lower level, and I'm just continuing to clear out the indie, the individual dungeon. So what you're going to see me do here is I'm actually going to quit it because otherwise it would take forever for the time to run out. The loot gives you like special weapons, which I really don't need. They're level 90 weapons. If you want them, you can click on gladly wait for the pop-up and get the loot, but I just don't do it. I don't need the loot, so I want the star stones and I go there for the star stones. Now I'm going to do Arachne's Nest, I believe. Yeah, this looks like Arachne's Nest. This is a spider in B1. I hate spiders, but I deal with it. This one. They are cool colors, so I'll give it to them for that. Again, let me see here what level this is. I don't think I showed that to you guys. Arachne's Nest. This is a level, it says required level 94, recommended 94. They're all 103 to the boss, I think, is like 108. So, yep. I think you might have just got double the sound through that. But as you can see, my logo changed again. We're just having fun. And what this Indy does is it drops the white star stones. So I just did blue, this will do white, drop me white, and then keep going on from there. And a little bit I'll show you what the boss looks like. Oh, there are ants in this one too. So up here is where the queen spider is. Blue, glowing eyes. No relation, it's my husband just oh, that's great. Yeah, I didn't even put two and two together. I mean, it's not called the queen spider, so what's it called? I don't think that spiders have queens. Apparently this Indy does. The head honcho spider has its protector as well. Yeah, it might be. I think it's some. I forget what it's called. Something protector. Alrighty. Okay, now it says, it says 4 kills. So what I start doing here is it says 4 kills. I keep an eye on how many I can see the end of the tunnel here. And if it's 4 plus maybe the one I killed, then I have a good idea that I got them all. If it's like 4 and I only see 3, then I probably missed one. So that's what I do at the end of this indie as well. Again, this just gives loot to special weapons, and I don't need them, and they're low weapons too, so I don't finish the dungeon or wait for the pop-up for that loot. Now if you're lower level and you want to, then absolutely. I think I missed one. That's what I'm doing here. I'm just double checking. Yep, there he is. Alrighty, so that's that done. So the next dungeon I'm going to do is Sealed Tower of Darkness. There are actually 3 keys to this. I don't think the other 2 drop black starstones, but this one drops black stones. This is the Tower of Darkness Hall. Sealed Tower of Darkness, Tower of Darkness Hall. I think, yeah. It is a 6-character dungeon, required level 101. The mobs scale to your level. So I go in there, they're 170 to me. I do need like a good beast buff, because they can we do some kind of special here. Let me see, as a battle. That's one good place to have dispel scrolls, and you want to kill the dogs first. They are the ones that have some kind of spell to attack and hurt you. I don't think it gives a good experience, cause even though it scrolls to you. It's really helpful to have, for this dungeon, it's really helpful to have search robots. That one didn't show anything that kills me. Queen dies more than Doppel. Then again, she's weak. Let's work on her. I'm currently working on getting for Jessica and Carmilla, Vampire, up so that way she can help gate guard some of the lower nation dungeons and guild dungeons. Oh, let's see here. What do I do? Why am I taking so long? Here, I got them all again. Yeah, when I get 3 in a party, I get nervous, especially with Queen. But yeah, it's good to loot them right away, because you can lose the loot. You'll lose starstones that way. So you're being more effective with your loot and getting starstones. And again, stay tuned to the end for the profitability of this. You can make some profit off of this. I didn't kill him, so I used my special fury, and for some reason it didn't go off. There you can see the spell and how it almost killed my warlord, and it did kill my Shinhong. So if you get 3 of them and they do that, it's like crazy. The one advantage Queen does have over Doppel with these guys is her Scud kills them right away. Especially with 2 feasts and a good title. Candy buffs if she has it. There's other buffs, firecracker buffs. So Queen does have that advantage, and that's one way she does get this Indy done so she can get Starstones. And Queen is mage. Doppel here is bow. So and here I got 2 parties, and you can see how they actually took out the majority of my party. I did the Fury and it took them out, so that's how I survived that. I was a little nervous here. That's that. Dark Tower. So I just what I do with this Indy is I go down one side and then I'll go to boss right away, or I'll go to the other side and work my way down. I'm seeing here if I go to the boss right away or what I do. Looks like I am not sure and I'm trying to make my mind up. So boss time. Boss is flying. So note to have some flyers, because there is flying in here. I forgot to mention that in the beginning. But boss can be a little tricky. I remember doing this before when I was lower, and the boss would always make me nervous. So maybe, I don't know if you could still do it at 130. So that would be a good comparison video like I mentioned before. But that's the boss. And the boss has a chance to drop the key to the 2nd place. And then that boss has the key, can drop the key to the 3rd and final floor. Again, I don't think that either of those floors give you black starstones. I think it's just this one. So this is Lerna's Labyrinth. This is one key I have to pay for. It had spiked up to 2.4 bill, but it's come down and it's right usually around 1.4 bill. And there is a way to get it in the game. There's treasure maps that you seek out and hunt, and then it gives you the Hydra Claw, which is the key for it. It's saying required level 105. There isn't other floors, and the mobs range from 111 to 116. 111 to 116. So again, yep, sorry, just getting my thoughts lost. They're pretty interesting creatures. And this drops your redstones. So your Sea King drops your blue ones because it's underwater, so blue water. Your Arachne's Nest is white because you got spiders and stuff and they got white webs. That's how I remember it. The library key, the dark library, dark tower, that's black, and this is red because it's fire. Going with fire. So this is the, I don't know if they consider these a mini boss or not, but they're like owls. The boss is behind it, so I'll be tackling the boss here for this Indy shortly. He's like a three-headed Hydra lizard guy. Well, apparently I one-shot it. So that's the boss. So that's the end, and so now I'm about to look. Oh yeah, that's right. I had to take out some of my star stones because we did some nation dungeons, and I wanted to have the exact amount of stones that I got from the Indys to show you the cost of what you would make off of this. So those are all my star stones. Got some level 2s from Dark Tower, one that gave me black. I'm pulling them out of my inventory so I can show you guys what they're going on for market and then go from there. Okay. Got distracted. Bringing up market and calculator so you all can see. And this is for what was going current values at this time of my recording, which was a couple of days ago, and today is 7/25/2021. And so what I'm actually doing is typing in the price I would sell it for. I usually go like 100,000 lower. And now I'm writing it down on a little sticky note. And I'm going to do that for all of them so you can see how I got my numbers. So yeah, when the Starstone numbers are higher, it's a good day to sell them. I've been using this money that I make to help get skills up, get their armor. If I see a certain armor that I want, I go to town with getting Starstones from these Indys, and then I wait till I have the amount, and then I buy the armor that I need. So we're in the red. Oh. I lost track of making sure I didn't miss one, so that's what I was doing there. Now we're at the white stones. Now, some debate that it's better to try to get a couple twos with combining stones, and it is good to do that sometimes because you can get a pop and it can be a gold 1 or 2. I've had that happen, and that does add a bit of money to your profit. But I wanted to just show you from all the stones I got, not combining them or anything like that. Now the 2s do go higher, and then 3s even more, and 4s, but some debate that you can get actually more 1s and make more profit off of them if you, instead of combining. So it depends on how many you get. If it's like a couple low numbers, then maybe combine them and get better, get level 2s, and then you can sell them for a higher amount, compare them in market, and go from there and make your call. Alright, so we're on the last one. I'm getting my total, and now I'll bring up my calculator and show you the max amount of money I would make from this. Do it right over market. I was so nervous with this. I'm trying to type numbers out, making sure they're just right. So I'm hitting 1.9 bill now. I think 1,000 mil bill. Now I'm 3.7. $4.9. $5.9. $6.8. Well, I hit 10 bill. 10.5. But you got, remember, profit, you gotta take your keys out. 11.4. I think that's the total, everyone. So now what I'm gonna do is, if I think I had, I'm waiting to see if, okay. This is my first key, and that's pretty much my profit when I did this video, because I used my battle points to get all the other 3 keys. Pretty sure I show you all the keys though. Okay, what am I doing here? Oh, do I still have that sticky note? Oh, now I'm gonna go look at the other keys to get their costs, since I didn't buy them. And then I'll show you. And I write all their profits, the costs down. So that one goes for about I think it's 423 mil. That wasn't it. I forgot what the key was. I think I did nest and it's web. Yeah. And that is 900 some mil. I think it's the video, the numbers are granular. What is that? Okay, that's the library key. So now I'll show you the cost if you would have bought all 4 keys. Almost so you would make 8.1 bill if you bought all keys. Like I said, I used battle points, so I made 10 bill that time. And that's that. It's a way to make some profit, everyone.